Welcome to Upari Gaming. Today I finally do something which is long overdue, and that is I'm doing Solstice main storyline. So let's grab the quest for the Solstice. So if you don't know, this is pretty much direct continuation for original base game storyline. So let's go. Let's see where we have to go. Okay, so Solstice, yes.
Oh, here you are! Prince Azar told me to keep watch for you, Mainlander. I'm glad you showed up. We need all the help we can get. The Order of the Black Worm threatens to completely overrun Solstice.
The Order of the Black Worm?
You may know them as the Worm Cult. This foul group of necromancers raised the Writhing Wall, cut our island in half, and gathered their forces outside Sunport. Luckily, the Stirk Fellowship followed the Worm Cult here. Oh, thank the Three Queens.
The Stirk Fellowship?
A coalition of forces from the mainland consisting of the Fighters and Mages Guilds and the Three Alliances. In fact, Prince Azar is overseeing efforts to bring Fellowship forces to Solstice even as we speak. I'm sure he'd welcome your help.
All right, I'll assist, I'll assist the Stirk Fellowship. Where do I start?
Report to Prince Azar outside the city. He's with Mage Feranor, about to summon the champions of the Three Alliances to Sunport. After that, he'll know where best to utilize you and will add you to the Fellowship payroll.
Tell me more about Solstice.
You stand in Sunport, seat of House Corellania, and my home. When my ancestors came to Solstice, they found the island inhabited by Argonians from the mainland. For centuries, we have lived in peace with the Stone Nest and Tideborn peoples.
When did House Corellania come to Solstice?
In the middle of the First Era. My ancestors lost their realm in Hammerfell to the Ragada invasions, then were later banished from Somerset. A fate they brought upon themselves. Of course, we have changed our ways since those dark times.
So House Corellania is in exile here?
Once that was so, but now this is our home. Before the current crisis, Solstice had little interaction with the mainland. Oh, a few sailors and wandering merchants settled here, but most avoid Solstice. They consider the island to be cursed.
And who are you?
Forgive me, I am Mermal, a mid-conjurer of the College of Rituals. I serve Regent Corinwe Corellania, Governor of Sunport. For the duration of this crisis, I have been instructed to help our new friends from the mainland in any way I can.
You mentioned the Writhing Wall. What is that?
Look east. See the giant spectral curtain looming over Sunport. That's the Writhing Wall. The necromancers of the Worm Cult conjured it when they revealed themselves here. It divides the island in two, forming an impenetrable barrier to the east.
What's on the other side?
Eastern Solstice, the other half of our island. It contains ancient ruins and is home to the Stone Nest Argonians. But we had little commerce with them even before the Writhing Wall appeared. What's happening over there now, we can only guess.
I'm with the Stirk Fellowship. What I have missed?
As I heard it, After the cult killed Guildmaster Merrick and captured Vornus Galerian in the surprise attacks, Prince Azar and Gabriel Benele assumed leadership of the Fighters and Mages Guilds. They formed the Fellowship to deal with the threat.
Why did the worm cult come to Solstice?
That's unclear. All we have ascertained is that they have been gathering their members and building their strength secretly in Eastern Solstice for some time. The Fellowship tracked them here and is in the process of summoning their own forces.
Okay, thank you for the information.
What's the next step, Mage Farinor?
The portal anchors when you're ready, Mermal.
Go on. I'll follow your lead, Mage Farinor.
I see you made it to Solstice. Good. We need you. The Worm Cult began this fight by unleashing their Soul Reapers on the guilds and alliances, by killing Guildmaster Merrick and taking Vornus Galerian captive. They started this war. We'll finish it.
The war? That sounds like a grandiose group for a group of cultists.
Nonetheless, it is a war, and the Worm Cult is no minor threat. We came to Solstice to stop the cult and avenge our fallen comrades. But when we arrived, we encountered much more resistance than we anticipated. We had to send for reinforcements.
Reinforcements? What kind of enforcements?
Veterans from the Fighters and Mages Guilds, mostly. There are some soldiers from the three alliances here, too. An advance force of a greater army, once we convince the alliances that the Worm Cult is truly as dangerous as they were last time.
So, the three alliances aren't a part of the Sturk Fellowship.
Oh, they are. But with the war in Cyrodiil still raging, they require more proof before committing more soldiers. In fact, Farinor and Mermal are preparing a portal for their representatives, champions to evaluate the situation personally.
All right. What do you need me to do?
Take these portal anchors and place them around the area. Then tell Mage Farinor when they're set. I know little of such magic, but Gabrielle of the Mages Guild said they would stabilize the portal long enough for the final group to come through.
How does Solstice feel about the Sturk Fellowship sending troops on their island?
Sunport has a city guard, but no army to speak of. But outside the city walls, only a handful of warriors protect the scattered villages, and the Worm Cult roams free. Sunport has held the cultists off so far. Barely. They welcome our assistance.
Why is the Worm Cult here?
We're still trying to figure that out. I thought the Worm Cult was broken forever when the Allied forces stormed Cold Harbor and stopped the plane meld. It appears they had a secret refuge on this island and regrouped there to form their latest plan.
A secret refuge?
Nothing else makes sense. The Sunporters noticed suspicious new arrivals over the last few months. Sinister figures slipping off to the wild eastern half of the island. Then the Writhing Wall appeared and cut the island in half.
Who are these Who are these people from the three alliances?
That's unclear. Champions of some renown and their guards, I was told. The Dominion indicated it was sending someone close to the Queen. High King Emmerich promised a capable hero, and the Pact was even less forthcoming. I'm not sure who to expect.
You mentioned Gabrielle of the Mages Guild.
Yes, Gabrielle Benele, acting leader of the Mages Guild, while Vornus Galerian remains a prisoner of the Worm Cult. She sensed a mystic emanation from the northwest and went to investigate. She left Farinor and Mermal to handle the final transport. Take these portal anchors and place them around the...
Okay.
Are the anchors all in place, newcomer?
What do you think?
This is trickier than it looks. We're summoning multiple people from several locations at once, and Solstice is riddled with ancient magics that can interfere with teleportation spells. Are the portal anchors in place?
I set the portal anchors. Anything else you need?
No, the next steps in the ritual are mine to perform, with a little help from Mermal, of course. Just stand right there and don't move until I finish. It's important that the ritual goes exactly as I intend.
I understand.
Stand back. This requires a special touch.
First, they will bring the foot soldiers through. Then the Alliance representatives.
What's happening? Gabriel didn't do it this way!
Ha! Such is the fate of all who defy the Black Worm!
Da, da,
Where's
da.
Mermal, what just happened?
Why, I'm not surprised. There's always one.
I do not believe it! Mage Feranor deliberately sabotaged the portal spell while the Alliance representatives were in mid-transport. Oh, I wish Gabrielle Benelay were here.
What do you mean? Mage Farinor sabotaged the spell.
She unraveled the spell in mid-teleport. I tried to salvage it, but barely managed to pull the shredded magicka back together. These soldiers were knocked senseless, but I think the representatives made it through after I diverted them from Sunport.
So where are the Alliance people then?
Did you see the motes of light shooting off in different directions? Those were the representatives. Champions from the Old Merry Dominion, Ebonheart Pact, and Daggerfall Covenant. They landed in Solstice somewhere.
Where exactly did you send them?
Do you have a map? I can sense two of the representatives roughly here and here. The third... I just do not know. I can sense nothing of the last representative's present location. Speak with Prince Azar. He may know what to do.
Sure thing.
I do not believe it. Feranor sabotaged the portal. She spoke of the Black Worm. She's one of the cultists. But what became of the Alliance representatives? Did they make it to Solstice?
Mermal thinks they made it, but he had to divert them to save them from Farinor's sabotage.
Damn that Feranor! The Dominion, the Covenant, the Pact, they promised to send their best to assess the situation. We need those representatives, or the Alliances will never commit more troops. Wherever they wound up, we need to find them.
I have to make a choice. So this is neutral. This one I think he likes. And this one I would like to choose. But I go with this
Injured. This is nothing but a minor inconvenience. Still, I thank you for the offer and will accept your help graciously. Locate the Alliance representatives and send them to Sunport. I also need you to find Gabrielle Benelay. We need her back here.
You mentioned Gabrielle before.
I did. She currently leads the Mages Guild. When Gabrielle sent something to the northwest, Feranor directed her to an old temple. After all this, I fear Gabrielle may be in danger. Tell her to get back here. I'll wait in the city's west square.
I'll find the Alliance people and Gabrielle, then send them back to Sunport. Okay, so... go here first. I really like this new feature with these markers that you can see how far they are. Good job, Zos. Addition.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Sir?
You're here? Huh. I guess this is Solstice after all. I was starting to wonder. Last I heard, we were supposed to meet in some nice city called Sunport. Glad I'm not the only one who got it wrong.
This is Solstice, but the worm called sabotaged the portal. Prince Asa sent me to find you. I think this is DC.
Huh. A sabotaged portal. At least I'm not on the wrong island entirely. Portal mishaps can be a lot worse than arriving slightly off target. As for this place, looks like necromancers have been busy here. See that giant ghost wall behind me?
The locals call it the Writhing Wall.
Ain't that a delightful name? I ducked into this hut to take a break from fighting off the hungry critters outside. I was just about to look around, but now that you're here, you can help. Then I need to find Princess Ah and get caught up on things.
Very well, let's see what's in here. What is here?
I say we start with that weird barrier. What did you call it? The Writhing Wall? I poked at it already. It's pretty solid. It stinks of necromancy. Oh, and when we finish here, point me towards Sunport, all right? I hate being lost.
You said you examined the Writhing Wall.
Fitting name. Yeah, I ain't seen anything like it, and I've seen a lot. I pushed at the wall, but couldn't get through. The local critters shy away from it too. Makes you wonder what the worm cult's hiding on the other side.
Well, we can find it out in 2 weeks.
See? The whole wall's made of ghost stuff, but nothing goes through. Is that a letter?
Nice here.
Might be important.
Okay, this foreigner really like to. Oh wait, so I guess this means that it cannot be read. Okay.
Passages in a vital shipment. Interesting. Princess Ah should see that note, pal. Huh. Look, I appreciate you coming to find me. I could have wandered around for days before I found my way to Sunport. But hang on to that letter. It might shed some light on what the worm cult's up to. Make sure you get it to Princess Ah.
Any idea who Scythe Knight Kimbor is?
Not a tusking clue. I just got here. But Scythe Knights are low-ranking cult leaders. Sergeants, you might say. I'd guess there was a worm cult nest posted here until they got orders to move on.
What about the passages beneath?
Tunnels? Mines? Who knows? I'm more interested in this important cargo the worm cult wants to protect. Damn cultists are always up to something. Guess I'd better head to Sunport and check in. Which way was it again?
Head north. I'll meet you there when I'm done gathering the others. Okay, let's head to next one. Ah, come on. Really? Let's have a look which one is better to go. Okay, so I guess I go here first. I think I have to go quietly. And I don't wanna do that. Okay, so come on. I have done some stuff here, so I think I have majority of waste rhymes here, so I'm good.
Rigert would like to speak words with you, my friend.
Okay, there was... oh, here.
Rigert goes where the winds of diplomacy take him, and wherever the Scald King sends him, as long as there's mead. And rabbit meatballs. Rigert loves rabbit meatballs.
Wait, you are from Ebonheart.
Out of the way, Rigert. Don't you have a task of your own to accomplish? Leave this to me.
Shore's bones. Rigert knew he should have brought more mead.
Rigert has a mission of his own to accomplish, but he is easily distracted. Best to send him on his way. Now it's good to see you, my friend. I should have expected the Stirk Fellowship would recruit you, but why did I arrive in a worm cult nest?
A traitor in Mage's Guild, Mage Farinor, sabotaged your portal.
The Mages Guild? I expected trouble from the Dominion or the Covenant, but not one of the guilds. I am lucky to have reached Solstice at all, although it did not seem so when I landed in this pool of slaughterfish. So where is Prince Azar?
Prince Azar is waiting for you in Sunport. It's the city to the east.
Good. I'll make my way there and find the prince. Rigert and I were dropped into the bog of a hungry Hajmota. Still, I do not think the worm cult was happy to see me. Just ask the ones bleeding on the ground.
I'll see you in Sunsport.
This worm cult encampment makes one thing clear. Matters on Solstice are very serious indeed. We have much work to do. I must assess the situation and send my report back to the Ebonheart Pact as quickly as I can.
It's good to see you, Walks in Ash. How did you wind up here?
A good question, my friend. The Scald King wanted to send Lyris Titanborn, but she was not available. I must do what I can in her place. I am not as mighty a warrior as Lyris, but I too fought in Cold Harbor. The worm cult is a foe I know well.
What did King Chorun tell you?
To set aside our differences with Queen Irene and High King Emmerich and assess the situation. He wants a trusted source to determine if the threat is great enough to commit more troops to. If a wildfire truly threatens the swamp, all huts will burn.
Yes, you are absolutely right. And then I think 81.
Stand firm, wretched mage, and answer my question. Writhing.
sacred mission.
This is fascinating. Fascinating. Oh, good! You made it to Solstice! Look at this place. I know it's in ruins now, but once this was a magnificent courtyard with a grand temple beyond, consecrated to the Daedric Prince of Light Meridia. Just think of it.
Princess has sent me. Mage Fariner sabotaged the portal and he thinks you may be in danger.
Farinor? A traitor? When I sensed power here, calling to the staff of Vanus Galarian that I carry, she told me about this old temple. I got so caught up admiring the site that I haven't found anything yet. But what of the Alliance representatives?
Mermal salvaged the spell as best he could and diverted them to other locations on the island.
That's something at least. This place reminds me of a dear friend, Darian Gautier, who served Meridia. I still can't believe he's gone. Perhaps Meridia has a message for me, or the staff wants something here. Can you help me search the area?
Very well. I'll take a look around.
There. While I hold my spell of searching, you examine anything that glows.
Okay.
That idol confirms this was indeed a temple of Meridia. An old tome. A lucky find. Age is not kind to paper. Temple bell. Nearly pristine considering the age of this place. The items you uncovered are tied to the power that drew me here. I can sense a powerful blessing of Meridia sleeping in that bell.
A book, an idol, and a bell. I don't understand.
Meridia was a powerful ally when we fought Molag Bal in Cold Harbor to end the plane meld.
Yeah,
I think I
remember.
was drawn here to remind me she could help us against the worm cult again. Maybe Vanus reached out through the staff to guide me. I can't quite tell.
Can we use this bell against the worm cult?
Maybe, but I'm not sure how. The bell is rather heavy. Besides, the tome you found suggested opening doors, not blasting evil. I'll need to think about this. Thank you for your help here. I'll see you back in Sunport.
I'll meet you back in Sunsport. Sunport. Okay, so I'm a little bit confused. Because there is one guy missing. Understand it would be Ebonheart. This character is Ebonheart. But I'm pretty sure that which one I'm missing is 80. We'll see where story goes.
3 shells and a pearl. Try your luck.
Go there later. Probably that's...
I never suspected a thing. Farinor had us all fooled.
Well, it looks like 2 of the Alliance representatives have finally arrived. It's good to see 2 waylaid guild members return safely to the fold, though I must remember to treat them as agents of the alliances they represent here on in. As for those injured by Fëanor's treachery, they have recovered, including me.
As you can see, I've recovered the two of fuck's sake, I cannot say that. I recovered 2 of 3 and Gabriel. No sign of a third, though.
Mage Fëanor missed her chance to eliminate me and the representatives, but she cost us time. While we tended to our wounds and recovered the scattered representatives, the worm cult was free to act.
Any word of the Altmeri Dominions, guy?
Mermal believes they survived the portal mishap and are on Solstice, somewhere. We must trust they will turn up soon. In the meantime, we must celebrate what victories we can and make ready for the next stage of our operation.
Which is?
All in good time, comrade. First, your efforts to bring together the Alliance representatives helped us overcome Fëanor's sabotage. We survived the worm cult's first blow. Next, we shall deal them one of our own. Please, accept this with my thanks.
Sure.
We're still one Alliance representative short, but we can wait no longer. It's time for a Council of War.
A Council of War?
Indeed. We need to consult with Regent Corinway. Sunport's aid is crucial to our campaign. When last we spoke, she said she would meet with her advisors and send word. But that was days ago. Plans must be finalized between the Fellowship and Sunport.
You haven't heard back from the Regent.
High Elves can be deliberate about such things. The Worm Cult, however, does not stand still. It is time to press Regent Corinway for a decision, and I would like you to join us. Will you help me win Sunport's cooperation, comrade?
All right, I'll help you talk to Regent Corinway and secure Sunport's cooperation.
I hate badgering Regent Corinway, but the Fellowship is already at work. I sent our forces to seek allies and search out trouble across Western Solstice, but I worry House Corellania may not welcome our efforts. Meet me at Venutilmo Palace, comrade.
What should I know about House Corellania?
My people have a history with House Corellania. Long ago, the High Elves ruled Hammerfell. When my ancestors came to Tamriel, they found no welcome from the Corellanias. Unable to defeat the Regatta in open battle, the elves called upon dark powers.
Dark powers?
Necromancy most vile. The Corellanias turned my ancestors' own dead against them. Only the creation of the sacred Anse wards put a stop to the carnage. The Regatta finally prevailed and drove the Corellanias from Hammerfell.
So the Corellanias are in league with the worm cult.
I am told they abandoned their necromantic ways centuries ago. Certainly, I have noticed nothing untoward on their part since I arrived here. But the Corellanias are not remembered kindly in Sentinel, and Sunport's elves are very much aware of that.
Tell me about Regent Corinway.
Regent Corinway seems to be a capable leader who cares about Sunport and all of Solstice. I called upon her when I first arrived. We are bringing a small army to her realm. I felt it best to assure her of our intentions before she assumed an invasion.
What did the Regent say when you explained your purpose here?
Regent Corinway has no desire to see her people caught up in someone else's war. Yet she recognizes that her hope for peace will not protect her from the worm cult. She agreed to let me bring our forces here and to consider joining our fight.
Do you suspect that Regent Corinway won't agree to an alliance with the Fellowship?
Not at all. High Elves are not given to hasty decisions. In my father's court, I learned that how you approach an elf of high rank is just as important as what you actually plan to say. A certain amount of formality and ritual can't be avoided.
Doesn't the Regent understand the danger posed by the worm cult?
Oh, she knows the danger of necromancers quite intimately. But convincing her own court may not be an easy thing. Solstice has known peace for centuries. An enemy at the gate. Many of Sunport's people do not want to accept their peril.
Yes. Okay. Let's see if this is right way. Yes.
Princess Ah! Thank goodness! Something is wrong here!
What's the problem, Mermal?
I arrived to find the palace deserted, and the regent is nowhere to be seen.
That's not good. Let's look around. I'll check upstairs.
This doesn't look good. See all the blood? Someone was stabbed here.
Strange.
Yes,
This door is
it's a
sealed
door.
Up
by
here on the
strong
balcony. I
magic.
found someone.
As I told this orc, I was working in a storeroom. And when I came out, I noticed the palace guards were missing. Then I spotted hooded figures struggling to carry someone out the side door. I think it was Regent Corinway.
Start at the beginning. Did you see anything unusual before you went into the storeroom?
A small group of merchants arrived at the palace, carrying crates and bundles. I saw them speaking with the guards. Traders make deliveries all the time, so I thought nothing of it and carried on with my work.
What happened next?
I came out and first noticed that the palace guards were gone. Then I saw 3 hooded figures carrying a large bundle. I heard a muffled cry from inside. It sounded like the regent. One of the figures dropped something by the throne.
I found a crumbled note on the floor. Was this it?
Yes, I think so. Let me see. Swen Coast is an old retreat out on the west coast. A noble's cottage, long abandoned. And these are directions. That must be where the merchants were headed. Please, Mainlander, you must help Regent Corinway.
Thank you. We'll deal with this.
They had to be worm cultists. Go to the Regent's aid, comrade. The rest of us will secure the city.
Oh. Huh. Cannot get other side. That's weird.
Interesting what the Corellania have accomplished here.
It's a lead. Why ESO don't show if you are inside, for example, the city where you have to go? Okay. Whatever. race right inside. Whatever. Guess this is as good as other one.
It's good.
So if there is a map.
Careful! Enemies are close. You are with the Fellowship, yes?
Razumdar.
Then come, talk to Razumdar, representative of the Dominion.
Why, I'm not surprised.
Five Claw! Raz hoped he would find you in Sunport when he reported to Prince Azah as the representative from the Old Merry Dominion. Let this one guess. You are looking for someone who was abducted. This is true, yes?
Sunsport is close by, but Prince Azah sent me here to rescue Regent Karinwe. She was kidnapped.
Then Razumdar is glad to have you here. Some mysterious fellows in dark robes smuggled an elf noble into this house just a short time ago. A romantic arrangement? Raz wondered. But no, necromantic, as it turns out.
What a pun. That could be Regent Karimwe. I need to free her from her captors.
Raz admires your initiative. Still, this is a delicate situation. Storming too quickly, and the worm cult may kill the lady. Move too slowly, and they may slip away. What is your preference?
Well, tis. But I guess I take this. Let's keep the things quiet. Silent as shadows.
An agreeable approach. If you do not care to try the front door, you might find another way in. Raz will climb to the balcony and proceed with stealth. One of us should find the regent.
Good. They'll never see us coming.
Whatever happens, Raz swears the missing noble lady will come to no harm if he has anything to say about it. The worm cultists, not so much. Raz will make his move when you do.
What are you doing on Solstice, Raz?
So this is Solstice. Good. When Raz agreed to represent Queen Irene and the Dominion in the Stark Fellowship, he was told he would be going to a city called Sunport. This is clearly not Sunport. How did Raz happen to end up here, Five Claw?
A worm cult traitor sabotaged your portal. All three of you were scattered.
A traitor? Queen Irene was careful not to share the details of the message. Perhaps the other alliances were not so diligent in safeguarding the plans. Well, Raz is here now. He is ready to assess the situation and help you set things right.
Good, good. Wait, can yes. Nothing there. recycled interior.
Ah, Roz believes we have found the Regent. Set her free, Five Claw.
Oh, that is better. My thanks. But there is something you need to hear.
Sure.
Thank the Three Queens. Those horrible necromancers promised to steal my soul when they finished with me. I feared this old house would be the last thing I ever saw. But there is more to say, if I can trust you, stranger.
I'm Sora Moonflower. We are with the Stirk Fellowship, and we are here to rescue you.
Oh, someone noticed I was abducted then. I was afraid the worm cult had spirited me out of the city before anyone realized. But that's not important. We must return to Sunport at once. The worm cult is about to do something terrible.
Something terrible? What exactly is the worm cult planning to do?
I overheard my captors. The worm cult positioned some sort of necromantic weapons throughout the palace district. They're preparing to seal off the district and slaughter all within. We must get back to Sunport and sound the alarm.
We'll return to Sunport at once.
Go on, Five Claw. Raz will escort the noble lady back to Sunport.
You have my gratitude.
Head back to Sunport, Five Claw. Let Prince Azar know the Regent is safe and warn him of the threat to the palace district. It is clear where Razumdar's duty lies at this moment.
Duty? What duty are you talking about?
To personally escort the lovely Regent safely back home, of course. Raz is willing to make this small sacrifice so that you may claim the honor of reporting our success and sounding the alarm to protect the city.
You sly old cat. That's a rather blatant attempt to get some alone time with the Regent.
You wound Raz. He is nothing if not a gentleman. Just ask Queen Irene. She may smirk at you if you do, but that is her usual expression.
No. What? Okay. I don't know what the hell was going on there. But. Lucky as hell.
Razumdar, Dominion Representative Extraordinaire is here at last. He brings the Regent, too, and a warning.
Regent, by my father's sword, that's a relief. But I fear your warning comes too late. Comrade, let us speak.
Okay, comrade.
I see that Regent Corinway is safe, and you located the missing Alliance representative. Well done. Shortly after you departed to rescue the Regent, the Worm Cult made their move. Now the storm is upon us, and the time for battle is at hand.
Regent Karimwe overheard her captors. They are planning to use weapons on the Palace District.
Yes, it seems the Regent's kidnapping was only the start. The Worm Cult hid soldiers throughout the palace, who then emerged and took us by surprise. They seized control of the Palace District. Worse, The weapons they plan to use are Soul Reapers.
Come on, Sora, you know what Soul Reapers are. Soul Reapers.
Vile necromantic devices that steal the souls of any who die nearby. The Worm Cult used Soul Reapers in their attacks on the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild and elsewhere throughout Tamriel. Guildmaster Merrick died destroying one.
What do you need me to do?
Join the others in the Palace District and drive out the Worm Cult. Destroy any Soul Reapers you encounter by tearing out their cores. That's the only safe way to disable them. Use the hidden entrance in the luxury goods shop to get inside.
I'll head to Palace District and do whatever I can.
We'll take the Worm Cult from all
Cannot
sides
believe
at
it.
once.
Fighting in the streets of Sunport. These Worm Cult invaders must be stopped. While our defensive forces are not unlimited, whatever Sunport has will join with the Stirk Fellowship. For Sunport, for Solstice, for victory!
What will I find on the other side of the hidden entrance Prince Asa mentioned?
The passage leads through a gap in the old city wall to a townhouse inside the Palace District. It opens into the street just below the square by Vinutilmo Palace's main entrance. I imagine we will find the Worm Cult leaders there.
We? What will you be doing?
I detest bloodshed, but I cannot stand by while others fight to protect my people. I will join the soldiers Princess Ar sends through the shopkeeper's passage. After you go in, I will make my way to the palace. Cautiously. I detest bloodshed, but I cannot stand by while others fight to protect my people. I will join the soldiers Princess Ar sends through the shopkeeper's passage. After you go in, I will make my way to the palace. Cautiously.
I'll see you inside. Okay, so it's here.
Good. No sign of the Worm Cult yet. Head down the stairs. We will hold here for now.
Remember to disable the Soul Reapers.
Through here, champion.
Go on upstairs, quietly. The Worm Cult's just outside the door.
I have to be very quiet. I'm hunting world.
Lead the way, champion. We'll help you destroy the Soul Reapers.
Okay, let's get in.
Master Wormblood, we hold the palace, but the Stirk Fellowship disrupted our plans. They are coming.
Yeah.
Destroy the Soul Reapers before they take more souls!
Do your worst. I'll die on my feet before I kneel to you. That would be the end of me. Thank you.
Save who you can and find the Reapers, my friend.
Help! Help! They're going to kill us!
another Reaper just ahead. Take it out and
I
find
know.
Baranor.
More in the palace.
Good work, my friend. Now make your way to the palace.
Test of strength.
Okay, let's go in. Ooh.
Wretched dogs! Cypher, destroy these meddlers!
Serivark's help.
Twin moons! Be gone.
Come on!
You won? Sunport is
I am
at
with
its
you,
end.
Tommy.
The day of the Blackworm is coming!
Press X for dodge.
Rest and no peace. You beat that thing? Good work, pal. Nice. Did Farinor leave anything behind? Take a look around, then meet the others outside.
Yeah. Okay. She's there now. Oh wait, is that? No? Nothing there.
Good work, everyone. The worm cult has fled the city. Comrade, it was no easy fight, but the palace district is secure. Your destruction of Soul Reapers was a great help, and it seems you cleansed Venutilmo Palace as well. Good work. Squardo said you saw Mage Farinor. Did she say anything?
Farinor takes orders from a master called Wormblood. He's looking for the gift of death.
Wormblood? A successor to Manamarco, perhaps, yet I know of no villain by that name. Nor have I ever heard of a gift of death. Clearly, we have much to learn about the worm cult's plots. At least you have put a name to our foe.
Here, I found Farinor's orders inside the palace. What do you make of them?
Nothing yet. Let's take a moment to regroup. Your valor secured a firm ally in Regent Corinway and showed the Alliance representatives the threat we face. Whatever the worm cult intends, the Stirk Fellowship will be ready to meet them. Thanks to you.
You are welcome. So, threat travel battle.
We still have work to do,
Let's
comrade.
check that one. Use. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna end this first part here. So I hope you enjoyed this first part. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on next one.